Capricorn. I'm here to give you a bonus wild card read straight from the hip with lots of lip. This is for any significant Capricorn placement, or if you happen to have a prominent placement in that 10th house. Also, if you are a Cancer rising, that makes you a Capricorn descendant, and you may find resonance with this read. Thank you so much to Capricorns out there. Once again, you secured a bonus read this month, and you came in the #1 slot for highest views for the broad Coven channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Around here, I like to thank you for the way you support me. Something's a little bent out of shape here. Ooh, 5 of diamonds in the light. Okay, so I think somebody expected that they were going to make you feel like you were left out in the cold. You weren't the one chosen. You've been sidelined. Oh, but it burns. It burns. They weren't able to get you pressed like they were hoping. Oh, no. They effed around and they're finding out with Discover, Learn, and Play. You're not playing their game. Okay, so this is somebody who thought that they were better than you. Interesting. I think they're getting a different view right now, right? They're the ones feeling left out. They're wishing they could take back some of the actions that, they took back there, but so sad, too bad. It's a little too late for that, isn't it, Capricorn? All right, let's check this out. What do we got going on here? Ooh, 10 of hearts in the shadow. They thought that they would play you for a fool, There's something about this where, maybe they led you on, or maybe they promised that there was going to be some fairy tale ending. Maybe you got a little bit caught up in that. They may have even thought that the grass was greener on the other side. They chose another option. Now they're realizing, yeah, they got a fairy tale ending here, all right. But it's a German fairy tale and it's a little hard and heavy, all right? You know what I'm saying? Right behind that, we have the theory of 11. So I see this really working out to your advantage. This dud getting out of the way actually brings you into alignment with somebody much more suited than you. Oh, and it's a little delicious divine play here, I have to say, with this Joker in the shadow. You got your money on. I think you got a big come up coming in here. Look at your energy, so strong. King of diamonds. So yeah, financially, you're doing really good. Now this character might be thinking twice about that. Now this character all of a sudden wants to get back in your good graces. They realize you're the one who's got the good look going on here, not them. They got some egg on their face. Oh, and they're all caught up in their head. They can't make up their mind about how to try to approach you because they know damn well this wasn't a good look back there. This could be a queen of diamonds operating in the shadow. Also, this is, that energy of somebody you used to be partnered with, or somebody you used to be cool with, somebody that used to be down for you, ride or die, but they were just in it for how they could level up. And same scenario here, okay? They're all up in their head. There's so much anxiety they have around this situation here, okay? But, you're not entertaining this anymore. Let's get some more details. Quite a baseline for you there, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know, Spirit? Just give it to us straight up, no chaser. What does Capricorn need to know, Spirit? Oh, what's that? Came in crossing in middle of the deck. Shadow influence. Ooh, King of Spades in the shadow. Okay. This person's bitter. You might be dealing with an air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be somebody who thought that, cutting you off was just going to be like cutting off your lifeline. You're like, no, flip it up and reverse it, man. It's the other way around, fool. This person may have thought that they were real smart too. Like they thought they were executing some kind of strategy here. But the reality is you were a few steps ahead of this character. Okay, give me some more details about this. I think this person also said some really, nasty things about you. I got this vibe. Like, I don't like the way this person uses their words. They kind of like to cut people down to size. They like to insult people. They're a little harsh. And when they're angry, they might use the silent treatment as a way to manipulate situations. The reason why this person spoke so badly on your name, though, is because they You know, they feel insecure around you. You provoke some kind of insecurity in this individual. And the more that they see you progressing and leveling up, because I do feel like you're leveling up, there's something about you're making some pretty bold moves. And you're really leveling up financially. It's almost like once you dropped this dead weight, all of a sudden you've been noticing an increase in your prosperity. It's because if you're connected to the wrong people, places, things, opportunities, it can act as a roadblock. It can really cause you to have difficulty moving forward. It can be like trying to move forward through quicksand. And I feel like things are leveling up for you. Yeah, and this person, again, I do feel like they got tempted away by a glimmery thing with the 3 of hearts and the shadow here. They thought it was going to be like some brand new beginning that was going to put them in the spotlight, make them look real good, make them look like you know, kind of were beneath them, like they got to level up. I hate to say it that way, but this is how it's coming through, right? And now they're recognizing they're the ones that are blocked. They blocked themselves. They cock blocked themselves. And you're the one that's moving forward. Also, you know, your light isn't being dimmed anymore. Nobody's blocking your shine. And there definitely is level up energy coming in here for you. So it looks really good. Okay, tell me some more, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know about this? It looks like things are going to start moving forward for you. You're not held back anymore by false people. You're not held back anymore by any kind of obstructions people are trying to put in your way. You're not, you know, held back by any of the gossip. You're like, go ahead, talk about me. It just brings everything I need my way. I do feel like where your way was blocked, where things were being blocked from coming in for you, you may have even felt like, is somebody like working against me? Like, what's going on here? I should be seeing a lot more progress here. And you felt like no matter how hard you were trying, you just weren't getting anywhere. You weren't getting any traction. That's really starting to change now. Okay, so your opportunities are coming. Your ships are coming in here. What you've waited for is finally developing here. And you're going to get some good news around that was held up. But I do see that this has got a real like reversal energy. So where there were people actively trying to block your progression, they're now going to be held up. Okay. They're now being held up. So that energy is returning to them. You may have even done some defensive work in this regard. You may have recently done some warding. You may have recently, been doing some damage control, all right, from people who were either speaking bad on your name. You know, maybe you just addressed something in a very open way and you squashed the rumors. And that sort of was like, that's it. Put a fork in it. It's done. Okay. But I do feel wherever you've been taking sort of like a preemptive strike as well, like staying a couple steps ahead, switching things up, you know, reading the energy. I do feel like you're real sharp in that way right now. You can sense when somebody's for real and when they're not, and you know how to move accordingly. And you might have a lot of people stumped right now. They're like, how the hell did they know? How did they know? How did they figure that out? How did they undo this tangled knot that we tried to tie them up in? But again, it's like you have more sharpness than these people give you credit. And I do say people. I don't think it's just one person. There could be an ex of yours in the mix, okay? Or somebody that you had a flirtation with or romantic interest in. But I definitely feel like this is somebody who likes to pull in like the flying monkeys. They like other people to do their dirty work. They plant the seed and then they get like the peons to go and sort of like spread the word, do their deeds for them because they sort of want to remain in the dark. They want to remain hidden. Maybe that's because they always hope that they can have that little foot in the door, you know? So they can try to get back in your good graces if they need to. There's something about this person that's really manipulative. They feel like no matter what they do, they can always have an in with you and that you'll always like make space for them. All right, what do we got here? Crossing energy. Yeah, this person has been doing, you know, some manipulative work here to block your progression. And this could specifically be around your work. It could be around your finances. They don't want to see you level up. I'm telling you, because it's not a good look for them. And it has something to do with what they've been saying about you. And if you've suspected that somebody's been throwing a little bibbity bobbity boo your way, they certainly have. Okay. And this is the love interest. Okay. This is what you need to see here. Could be a water sign, energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody who comes off like they're real loyal, like they have your best interests at heart. Okay. But it's a false front. Like this person uses that as a way to weaken you. They know that you have kind of a generous spirit and you tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think you're like that so much anymore. You're starting to trust your intuition a lot more these days after what you went through here. But this individual knows that there's always a little part of you that will have a soft spot. And in a way, that's like an energetic pathway because it makes you a little bit more vulnerable to being in energetic agreement with them. All right. So just keep your hackles up around this character. I do feel like you're going to hear from them. All right. That may be because other methods they've been using to try to, reel you back in or gain control in a situation or control the narrative has fallen flat. And so they're going to kind of take matters into their own hands. They could use seduction to do this. They could do this with empty promises. Or maybe they're coming forward saying, that, that's manipulative. They might be coming forward and sort of telling you, ratting out people who were working against you that they put up to it. But they might be using it as a way to gain your trust so they can get an in. And they can handle matters themselves. Okay. There might be some falling out too in this group of people that were causing you problems. They're starting to fight each other. This could also be a case where it's like a polyamorous dynamic where there's like multiple lovers involved and there's a lot of jealousy. Maybe you were the main and there was jealousy about this. Oh, yeah. I mean, somebody wanted to try to steal your spot. I see that. And this was brought to an end. You're going to learn about this, okay? It's going to be revealed to you. Something that was hidden is going to come to light. And I think for you, it's just going to be total confirmation, okay? Any more details? Anything else? Anything else? You'll probably hear about this really soon, too. Okay, I don't think it'll be long. I think within the month of June, you're going to get word about this. There is a highlight around the Gemini, Jupiter, trine, Pluto retrograde, and that's going to be coming in on June 2nd. So look for something to be highlighted at that time, sort of like clue you in, all right? You might have family connected to this in some way. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I think something here is really coming to light. It might put you in your head a little bit, okay? I have to say, you might be surprised when you realize how intricate this is, like how many people were involved in this, all right? But I do feel like where you were caught up before, where you felt like you couldn't move forward, where you felt like you were stuck, this energy is being turned around, okay? So you're not stuck anymore. And in fact, getting this information is going to prevent you from sort of putting the blinders on in the future. I do feel like maybe you've had a tendency to be a little bit too gracious with people, give them a little too much leeway here. You may have been dealing with somebody that, you called them out on some of this stuff. You had your suspicions and they tried to talk you around in circles. Maybe they wanted you to be confused. Maybe they feel that's the only way they could have some kind of power over you. But I feel like you're not confused anymore, okay? You got absolute clarity. And this is going to be like the thing that seals the deal for you. One final pass here. Any more details about this? I mean, it looks like your energy is moving forward. It's on the up and up. This looks really good for you, Capricorn. Any final details for Capricorn spirit? Nope. We're going to do a cut of the deck. Cut to the left. We're going to take that top card on the right and look at the bottom at the left-hand pile. We got shadow influence here. Oh, yeah, Joker, okay? I'm telling you, a lot of this has to do with your level up. All right. So you might not need to just like play hardball in this situation. You might really need to be about your business. You may need to be all business with this person. You need to protect your assets. You know what I'm saying? That's what this person has their eyes on here. They want to try to steal something away from you. So they're going to pull some funny business. Don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. I see that you're going to defend this really strongly. You know that this person's just coming at you with some more BS. You don't want to deal with it. I see you really using your fire, putting your fire forward in this regard. I think that you're going to call this out. I don't think that you're going to have any problems with that. With this Queen of Clubs energy, you could be dealing with a fire sign energy in relation to this. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could have been somebody with a strong fire sign placement that was interfering in your situation, a woman that was interfering in your situation, who is a bit of a blabbermouth. This person likes to gossip, okay? This person likes to party. And they'll play both sides of the fence. They'll like sidle up to whoever can work to their advantage in this situation. But this is definitely being brought to an end. Your way forward is secure. The 16 on the clock. You're aligning with your purpose. It's new beginnings for you. And this is blessed up by spirit. Congratulations, Capricorn.